Todd Chrisley has revealed that the show will be back, but not for long. He does not want to do reality TV forever. However, other people in his family want to. So it was a hard decision for them to make. However, he has revealed a lot about what is going on and the plans for the show, The Chrisleys. Back to reality. There is a lot to unfold and uncover. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. The Chrisleys. Back to Reality started filming before the Chrisley family knew that Todd and Julie were going to be pardoned. However, it made the show even better once they found out they were. Fans got to see the reunion of Todd and Julie, as well as them with their friends and family. Fans loved how raw the show was. Each person on the show gave it their all. However, sometimes it was the hard truth that was shown. Chase Chrisley ended up going to rehab, and his addiction issues were talked about a lot. However, Savannah had a lot to say about her struggles as well. Todd Chrisley has revealed that the show will be back, but not for long. He was asked if he desired to have another 5 to 10 years as a family on television, to which he replied, "I don't think that I have a desire. For that many years. It will continue. It is going to be picked back up. But, the kids, argue with me every day." Chase cut him off to let people know his dad was not going to mess up his paycheck. However, Todd then continued to let fans know that he wanted to be able to enjoy his life without being on reality TV. Fans respect this as they just had the hardest 28 months of their lives. It seems as though Todd does not have much more TV time in him. He is willing to do it for a little bit longer. However, this is not going to last for long. Chase did not want to lose a paycheck just because his dad did not want to do the show. However, it seems that is not going to be the case at least for a little while longer. What do you think about this? Are you shocked? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. The Chrisley family has always thrived under the glaring lights of reality television. From the earliest days when their series introduced viewers to a life of Southern charm, wealth, faith, and dysfunction, to the controversies that would later shake their household, Todd Chrisley has never shied away from attention. His charisma and meticulous control of his family's image made their show one of the most unique fixtures in reality TV. Now, as the dust of legal battles and personal struggles settles, Todd has unveiled the long-awaited news. The show is indeed returning. But in an unexpected twist, he also revealed that this return will not stretch into endless seasons. Instead, it will be a brief comeback, designed to close a chapter rather than reopen it indefinitely. Family marked by triumph and turmoil to understand the weight of Todd's revelation, one must retrace the journey of the Chrisleys. Their show was never just another reality program. It became a mirror reflecting both the ideals and contradictions of the American dream. They represented aspirational living, complete with sprawling homes, luxury cars, and a patriarch whose sharp wit gave every moment a sense of staged perfection. But beneath the surface, viewers also witnessed the messy dynamics that bound the family together: strained relationships, fierce loyalty, and the constant push and pull between personal freedom and parental control. As the years unfolded, the family's troubles spilled beyond the cameras. Legal scrutiny grew, financial questions mounted, and public fascination with their trials reached fever pitch. When Todd and Julie faced the storm of convictions and prison sentences, many assumed that the Chrisley era in entertainment had ended for good. Yet, the family's resilience remained unshaken, and whispers of a return continued to circulate even in the darkest hours. The announcement that shifted expectations. Todd's decision to confirm the show's return carries both symbolism and strategy. For longtime fans, it provides closure to years of speculation. For critics, it serves as another reminder of how the Chrisleys transform adversity into opportunity. What startled many, however, was the declaration that this return would not extend into a long-term revival. Instead of promising multiple seasons or spinning new chapters endlessly, Todd made it clear that the revival has limits. It will be a finite project, carefully shaped to document the family's journey through struggle, faith, and eventual resolution. The phrase "not for long" introduces a layer of finality rarely seen in reality television. Most families who return to the spotlight do so with hopes of reclaiming long-term relevance. In Todd's case, the return seems almost ceremonial, an acknowledgement of what has been, and a farewell to the stage that defined their lives for nearly a decade. A story of redemption. The Chrisleys' comeback cannot be separated from the narrative of redemption that has always surrounded them. Todd has long framed his family's life as a testimony to grace, resilience, and second chances. With this brief return, that message becomes sharper. Rather than avoiding the turmoil that landed them in headlines, the new season is expected to confront it directly, offering viewers not just drama, but reflection. The limited run gives the family control over how their legacy is remembered. Instead of fading quietly or being remembered solely through scandal, Todd is orchestrating a deliberate ending. The family will tell their story in their own of the defining tensions in the Chrisley saga has always been the balance between fame and privacy. The family invited the world into their home, but they also struggled under the weight of constant scrutiny. Every argument, every decision, and every misstep became public fodder. Todd's announcement makes it clear that he is no longer interested in sustaining that level of exposure indefinitely. By limiting the return, the Chrisleys reclaim agency. The show will exist not as an open-ended performance, but as a chosen epilogue. It allows them to step into the spotlight long enough to shape perception, but not so long that the cycle of gossip and intrusion spirals out of control again. Emotional resonance for fans, the news is bittersweet. The Chrisleys have become more than just a television family. They have been companions, inspirations, and at times, reflections of viewers' own struggles. To hear that the show is returning sparks joy, but to learn it will not last long carries a note of loss. This duality mirrors the experience of following the family itself, moments of laughter mixed with moments of heartbreak. Fans can expect a season charged with emotion. Every scene will carry the weight of finality. Every storyline will resonate with the knowledge that this is the last chance to witness the Chrisleys in their most unguarded form. The brevity of the return ensures that nothing will feel wasted. Each moment will be treated as essential. Industry reactions and reality TV context. From an industry perspective, Todd's announcement is fascinating. Reality television thrives on longevity, with networks eager to extend successful brands for as long as possible. To deliberately choose brevity challenges this norm. It suggests a shift in how reality stars approach their narratives. No longer is endless exposure the only goal. Sometimes, the power lies in knowing when to step back. The Chrisleys' decision may even influence other families who juggle fame with personal crises. It demonstrates that ending on one's own terms can be just as powerful as clinging to relevance. For producers and networks, it signals that audiences are prepared for more authentic, finite storytelling rather than formulaic repetition. The family's future beyond televisio. Even as Todd confirms that the show will return only briefly, questions remain about what comes next. The Chrisley children, each navigating their own paths, may still pursue opportunities in entertainment, podcasting, digital media, and entrepreneurial ventures offer ways to remain visible without the constant pressure of reality television. Todd himself may lean more heavily into mentorship, faith-based projects, or even behind-the-scenes production. By stepping away from the camera, he opens space to redefine his role not as a constant performer, but as a strategist shaping new ventures. The family's name may still carry weight in entertainment, but it will no longer be tied exclusively to a never-ending reality series. A final gift to viewers in many ways. This short return feels like a gift. It is Todd's way of acknowledging the loyalty of fans who stood by the family through scandal, heartbreak, and uncertainty. By offering one last glimpse into their lives, he ensures that the Chrisley story is not left unfinished.